Welcome to the video. This video is about protection and control of Windows features like updates and all that. I will first add a few things by going to the settings and personalization, and in that themes you can add desktop icons back just like Windows 7 had. Computer uses files and control and network and all that. Now after doing that, these are just things that help you whenever you need it, like this BGM, stuff like that. So after that, there are a few things that I like to do on my personal install of Windows. First of all is NetSpeed Monitor. It helps you monitor how much internet usage is your PC doing right now when you are connected to your own mobile data based hotspot or Wi-Fi. How much bandwidth at that time the PC is using. It has a little trick. It uses compatibility mode because it was designed for Windows 7. If you try to install it, it will give you an error something like this. But you can overcome it by going to properties and that compatibility, and you can enable run this program in compatibility mode. This will make it seem like it is running Windows 7 or 8. Okay, now we will just copy everything and install it. Okay, now for the first time you won't enable it by directly. You have to go to your C drive, program files, and that NetSpeed Monitor, and you have to first time manually enable it. And after that you can select your network interface. I am running in virtual machine which doesn't have right now any network device configured, so it is not showing that. Now after that you can configure it however you want by going to right click and configuration. You can choose other network interfaces, use kilobytes or megabytes. You can use whichever precision you like. I usually check this off, and in layout database you can configure that out using different fonts, sizes. You can figure that out. Now the second thing is going into the start menu and removing everything that you don't use, because as you can see, these app icons which have a download arrow, they will download once you have connected to internet. You remove everything that you don't need. I don't actually use any of these, so I'm just gonna unpin them and uninstall whatever I can from the start menu. We have a solution which I will show you later this video, where you can unpin everything else. Yeah, solitaire collection I don't play. One note definitely has to go. Now I will make a list so you can see which things I did in it and which things you have to still do. I will show it around the video somewhere. So now next is something interesting. This is called a WPD, Windows Privacy Dashboard. It is made by someone I don't know actually, and I don't remember the name. I will link it in the description. It basically gives you all the controls that you need to disable all the services and edit all the registries that you don't need. So there are three things you can do. You can manage privacy settings, you can block telemetry IPs, and you can uninstall Microsoft Store apps. I usually don't go one by one. I just first disable everything. There are 31 things and they take time. I just did a bit of fast forward editing magic kind of thing. Okay, now I usually enable 4 things. First is push notification service for using the Action Center. Second is Windows Update. Third is connected device platform user service. And fourth is access to all Windows Update features. They all have some things that I need. You can learn more about them by clicking on the question mark after that. And in that blocker, I block everything except for update, because we can configure them in a different way where we can still use the update feature. We will do that later words. And now let's go to the next one, which is applications. In applications, you can pretty much uninstall all the applications by Windows. You can just leave out the store apps, so you can use them laterwards. This is a virtual machine. I can show you which apps to not install. Like first is app install, and a few named Microsoft Store, and with the red label of Store. These are the things which you don't want to install because you can brick that. But I am running a virtual machine, so I am just going to delete everything. Now that it is done, now we are going to you can see everything is uninstalled that we don't need. Now there is something called a registry, and we are going to edit it. You can see it by GP edit, this group policy editor. Okay, now if you go into that, and under that administrative templates, and in that Windows components, you can find everything you can tinker with. And in that we are going to tinker with just a Windows Update, because everything else is pretty much dealt with in the WPD. And make sure you don't go to Windows Update for Business. It is a subfolder for that. You have to click on Windows Update. Now in Windows Update, I only configure a few things. Actually, first I automatically stop over metered connection. Yeah, I don't like downloading over metered connection, so I usually disable it. And auto restart, you can configure them however you want, but the real thing is configuring auto updates. By here you have to enable them and configure automatic updating by to notify for download and auto install. You can set however you want the other things, but it won't matter because you haven't selected the fourth one. Now we are done with this one. There are a few things that I like to do afterwards, like not including drivers. I don't use the Microsoft drivers or manually install them. So yeah, we are pretty much done for now. If we go to settings and we check for updates, let's first give it some internet connection. And yeah, it is now probably going to download updates. Yeah, it is the error before because I didn't have internet. And it should show up pretty much any time now. That is benefits of using VM. You have a lot of time to talk about these things. Yeah, so if you have any problems, you can just head up in the comment section. I'm just going to shut this machine down because I don't want a lot of my bandwidth on, because I'm not going to use this right now. So thank you for watching.